so delicate. Let's see what we can find.
The Kinder Science lab modules have not held up as well as anticipated. The subsequent breaches in the lab structures have invited all manner of arachnid invaders to wander in. My plan is to recalibrate the tasty bots for defensive action.
Don't look down! Don't look down!
Scabby. Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials.
Let's see what we can find. No one found. Eureka! I've always wanted to say that.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
After the debacle that was my last episode, it was abundantly clear to me that I needed some better armor. As I looked through the available selections, I noticed that each armor piece had its own special attributes. The Might Hat gave stamina, which I could use help with. The Acorn Mask was a heavy armor, but according to the description, insects would be attracted to it. The Red Ant Helmet would help me down the road in building my base quicker, plus it looks really cool. The Clover Hood made me lose hunger slower, but it has already proven inefficient. I decided to go with the Red Ant armor, so I set out to find some ants. I got the drop on my first victim. Nothing personal, little guy. I managed to scavenge some red ant parts, so I run to the field station to analyze it. I jump onto the resource surveyor and scan for red ant parts. I remembered the old anthill that I passed on my way to find Burgle. I'll definitely find an ant or two there. As I leave the field station, I witness a crime in progress. I jump to the Weevil's rescue, taking down the worker ant criminal. I make a deal with the Weevil to let him live in exchange for his silence. I return to the resource analyzer and scan the ant head. Back at the workbench, I notice that I need more ant parts, some crude rope, and acid glands. I stumble upon two ants just outside the base. When I attack one, the other becomes hostile as well. As I was about to finish one off, his buddy cheap shots me, allowing his friend to run away. He pays dearly for it. I am unable to locate the friend. I see an ant trying to take out my buddy Weevil and his friend. I am unable to save his friend, but I take out the ant. I then decide that Weevil has seen too much.
Keep that nose to yourself.
As I take out Weevil, another ant witnesses the murder and attacks me, but doesn't stand a chance. I return again to the workbench and see that I can craft the helmet, but I still need acid glands for the arm guards and crude rope for the knee guards. I'm sure I'll find some in the old anthill. I hear some noise behind the fort and decide to check it out. Big mistake. As I retrieve my backpack, I see the ant going through my lunch. Normally this would be punishable by death. However, I notice that I am surrounded.
Looks like it's all still here. Hey, Ant. What's the news?
As night approaches, I craft myself the red ant helmet.
Putting on some more armor.
In the morning, I will make my trek to the old anthill. Just outside my destination, I spot an orb weaver getting a little too close for comfort. Once I'm at the entrance, like an idiot, I accidentally throw my spiky sprig. I have no choice but to go in now. It's at this point I realize that my torch isn't going to last. Luckily, the ants are asleep. I see a light ahead of me, which is good because there's an ant below me moving around. He looks different. I turn and run, using the light for the little guidance it gives me. I won't stop until I'm back outside. Outside the mouth of the cave, I see a few ants that I believed were still hostile towards me. Turns out they were chasing something else, but I attacked them anyways. I leave the scene for a few seconds to allow things to calm down. Upon my return, I see a ladybug going one-on-one with a soldier ant. I use this opportunity to get a jump on the ant. My plan was a success, however. Hey, fuck you, Obsidian. Now, I'm not gonna hold any grudges against the ladybug. Living your life as a ladybug, but being a dude, has gotta get to you. No harm, no foul, lady dude. I retrieve my belongings and grab the acid glands from the dead soldier ant. While I'm here, I take a few minutes to try out my new sprig bow. Finding a slow target is a bit tough. Do I dare go into the spider den? No! I grab myself some acorn tops so I can make a smoothie station later on. Here's the moment of truth. The coward runs away. Or at least I thought he did. Sneaky bastard. Before returning home, I head to the field station and scan my new items.
Science.
In the ASL terminal, I purchased Cooking 101, which gives us a cookery, along with nachos and meatloaf. After a long day, we finally have everything we need for our full suit of armor, which means that tomorrow we head back to the hedge.